Well, hey, Chelton. Today I get to give you an update on our Refugee co-sponsorship outreach, which you've been hearing a lot about. First, I just want to say thank you for your ongoing prayers for the Afghan family. The Afghan is kind of the legal family name for this family since they have arrived in the U.S. I want to ask you to continue to pray for this family as the children look to start school, as Dad, whose name is Gulzar, finds a job, for Mom, Sor Bibi is her name, who is due to give birth to a baby boy in the next few weeks, and for all the things that this family still has to learn and become familiar with as they start their new life here in the Philadelphia area. And most of all, we want to pray that the entire family would come to know and love Jesus. Next, a huge thank you to all of you who joined us earlier this month for a Zoom info meeting, and for those of you who've reached out to us through the interest form or by email. Thank you. We're at an important part of this process right now. We're beginning to form teams of folks who will work directly with the family on things like finance and technology, which includes paying your bills, budgeting, learning how to use a cell phone and computer. Things like ESL, learning to write and speak in English. Food and transportation, grocery shopping, getting to appointments. And this is where we need your help. If you'd like to be a part of one of these teams that we're forming around finance, technology, language, food, transportation, or if you're not sure but you have an interest in finding out more, man, please reach out to us by clicking on the interest form link, which is in the e-news or your digital bulletin, or send us an email at outreach@chelton.org. And finally, I want to give a huge shout out and special thanks to Keith and Andrea, who have been spending countless hours loving and caring for this family in every way possible. As well as a huge thanks to a team from Olney Baptist who has stepped in to join us and partner with us in loving this family, who are literally their neighbors. Please pray for strength and endurance for all these people and everyone who's helping out in this project. Now, I want you to hear directly from Dave Negley, who went to the family's home recently to check out some handyman projects that our deacons might be helping out with. Dave just stepped out in faith, showing up at the door with a few Pashto phrases that he learned from YouTube and a heart to serve. Here's Dave.
Yeah, that's right, Shep. A few weeks ago, I went down there to deliver a couple of area carpets and a rocking chair, and to check out some handyman projects, one of which was a clogged toilet. So I went up to the bathroom and I checked out the toilet. I tried plunging it, but it was just flushing ever so slowly. So I knew that the toilet really needed to be fixed and that the family shouldn't be using it. But how was I going to communicate that to them? Paper charades. So here you can see my some of my drawings here. I started out with the toilet that's working properly. Stuff goes in, it goes down the pipe without any problem whatsoever. There's a picture of the plunger. The next picture I drew was stuff goes in the toilet and it stops. There's a huge clog and nothing goes down. And this third picture is actually the case. Stuff goes into the toilet, it gets partially clogged and just a little bit is going by, so it sort of flushes, but not really, and it really can't stay that way. That clogged toilet wasn't the only thing I had to draw paper charades for that day. But you know what? I left with a feeling of, hey, it actually worked. I was able to communicate with just a few Pashto phrases and words that I had got off YouTube, and lots of drawings.